TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son, you know what I'm saying? They really speak their truth. The hell was that? You're.
I think it was that bad. Damn.
You know, sometimes when
The VZO
shows,
this here's America. We speak
sometimes
America.
when the mirror shows a not so flattering perspective, you see, it gets shattered.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, what that motherfucker said. Well, no, that was on the first one. What they do on the second one that was interesting.
Folded
Oh,
in
when the
there.
motherfucker hopped that. He's like,
Yeah.
and then pissed on the food and shit. I'm like, this nigga is wild. I'll be the
Dropping heads.
Can I do this one?
Oh, damn.
What is
You
that?
get banned for that?
Yeah, it's my one item.
My what? Oh, shit.
My one item.
No, you might be, motherfucker be comatose in the motherfucker. Man.
I mean, it ain't gonna last that long.
Maybe I can do
What,
this.
Steve Green, what was her one item?
Wasn't it the
Dog?
painting?
The dog?
No, she went looking for the painting. I don't remember what her one item was.
I thought her item was the painting. Oh shit.
No, she had to go get the painting, which I never really understood. I never understood that.
This motherfucker
That's my
broke
one
a
item.
sword. That's a hell of a one item. That nigga brought a shank. I was like, what the fuck? You can bring that shit?
Samurai, whatever the fuck it was. Or that was part one.
He taking penitentiary chances.
That nigga brought that rope. No, that was part one. See,
Yeah, I'm confused. which one was one and two
He
now.
was in both movies. He was in both
yeah,
movies.
I seen him in this. That's how I recognized him in the second one. I was like, oh, this nigga got that rope. Please,
Huh?
please. And now was that Isaac Hayes, nigga? Was that Isaac?
The chef?
Was that
Hello,
the
children.
Isaac Hayes on this bitch? I'm like, this a bad motherfucker in there fighting with them shades on and they not coming off. That's a bad nigga, man. He's in there beating ass.
I'm so confused which one was part one and part two now.
Well, part one had the guy as the lead, and part two had the female as the lead.
Mm-hmm. Where go? God damn.
Hey, only eat your portion. Hey, hey, pass it down.
You gonna have to kill me, motherfucker. What it do? What the business is? What's good?
My cornbread.
It's your boy Mel. And we are
That's
back
my cornbread over
in the
there.
building again, bringing that barbershop. It's the box office, baby.
If I don't eat my pizza,
My pizza? The pizza man.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
yo, I am -X, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with us, man. TruVue Podcast, man.
Thank you.
Alley to my
We all
guy.
know you ordered the watermelon.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is. Y'all can see who y'all in the building with. It's your boy Zoe. We are back with another one. And as y'all can see, this is going to be interesting. Let's get to it.
You know, it's the VZO show. I'm glad to be here, taking a stand today. Actually, sitting down, I don't know. No more
Taking a
excuses.
stand
man.
against. Taking a stand against us. Gotcha. Noted.
Yeah, absolutely. It's time to face it head on now. You know, no more excuses. The time is now. Let's go.
Yeah. Once again, thanks again for tuning in. It's Grown Man MJ in the place to be with the people to be with, the man who keep it real on the reels. I love everybody. Let's get it, fellas.
Let's get it, gentlemen. Chill. We'll wash some of this shit down.
Yeah, wasn't never no water on that little conveyor coming down, that little dumb waiter coming down.
I think they were drinking out the toilet.
No, they had a sink. They were drinking out of the sink. They were shaving all the time. That's for sure.
I don't know. What are we talking about? Well, Platform 2. What the hell is that, you might ask? This is what I tell you. Continuing the narrative from the original, The Platform, this sequel follows
Is it continuing?
Perempium, a new inmate in the vertical prison known as the Hole. As she navigates the facility's brutal hierarchy and food distribution system, she uncovers deeper layers of oppression and faces harrowing choices that test her morality and will to survive. The Platform 2. Produced by Basque Films. Directed by Gauder Gazutlu. Ooh, shit. I ain't even gonna try that. Written by David DeSola and Gauder and Egoitz Marino. Categorized as a horror sci-fi thriller, rated TVMA.
That's damn, brother.
Woo! God damn. The Platform 2, gentlemen. Let's dive into it.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh.
I did like the sense of community in this one, and the acts of rebellion, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way that people with one arm were ruthless.
And they had to be. They was hard headed.
Yeah. And
they didn't pay attention to the rules.
They were ruthless. I like the way everyone, when it was time to get cracking, they got cracking. I enjoyed the fight scene. I did like the way it answered a lot of questions from Platform 1 for me in this one. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I think that's where I'm at.
Okay.
Well put, sir. Covered all the bases there. All the bases there.
Thanks. Thank you.
They're very well thought out there. I like that. I mean, the fight scenes were good, I guess. I mean, I guess the barbarians. I mean, didn't you love them? I mean, I liked it. I mean, I like going down up and down the platform, wrecking havoc. They had their own gang. I mean, it was nice.
Blind folks was getting to them.
Yeah. It's tough. Tough to find a lot of likes on this. I don't know.
What is gonna be y'all one item? Can I just add, because these were some people got it right with the weapons and shit. If you know you going into a prison, what is your one item?
A weapon.
I mean, do you know where you're getting into before you even go there? Because a lot of people seem like they brought an item they had no idea that they were.
Yeah, it's an interview.
Oh, she brought that one bitch brought a pillow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't last very long.
What? Oh God!
My man's brought his razor so he can shave his back hair all day. Pizza man. I was like, what?
That motherfucker was just big for no reason.
Did he bring?
That was confusing. That was confusing. Did he bring his razor or his lighter? Because he had a lighter.
Oh, he had a lighter, right?
Yeah, he did have a lighter, and she took.
So where the razor come from?
She was shaving a lot.
You know what, Mike? That's a good observation. He smuggled it in the back here.
Okay.
Dang. Back here.
In the back here.
He has
some
contraband.
My answer still remains the same from our first review of this movie. Like I said, I'm probably gonna grab a vape, a pen, or something. Be in there with the 2-gram cartridge and reloads with it, and I'm gonna be good.
Is that gonna help your munchies though?
Yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to eat that slop tray that come down every day.
Damn, bro.
That slap tray.
That's the only way I'm nutrition together.
Was it explained that you're going to be starved if you're on the lower levels when you were doing the interview? Because I don't think it was made clear.
No, I don't think they know what they're going into during that
No,
interview. I don't think they fully grasp the whole concept of what
Yeah.
they're signing up for.
That seemed like some shit you ain't gonna realize until you get there and you in that shit and you on one of them lower levels. You like, man, this shit is fucked up. What the fuck did I sign up for?
I mean,
Yeah, but again, since we covered it earlier, I like how this one showed some of the stuff we even talked about in that first review. You know, this was actually a review done when we had a whole different intro, whole different scoring system, and all of that. So we were talking about, you know, why don't they just eat what they asked for and all of that type of shit. You know, you see it try to be applied and how that's flawed and everything else can be. Yeah, just one person fragilely, can mess up the harmony of a situation. And this came out, like I said, we were early in our pod days, and this was actually during the times when the world was during the lockdown. So we saw how
greed and
people who were first and people who had the means, they all took whatever they wanted. And when you walked in the grocery store, it's 8 packs of meat in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rice-a-ronies or nothing. You got a bunch of bullshit down the aisle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Pinto beans and all of that shit is left. You know what I'm saying? You grabbing the big ass restaurant bag sizes of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody didn't ransack the grocery store. So at that time, I think
fucked up boxes.
Yeah. I think all of that. All the light and diet juices is left. That's all you getting.
Damn.
I mean,
I even at one point when I went to go get water during that, Mike, I remember they had diet water, which I didn't even know existed.
What?
What the fuck?
They had a diet water. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm not drinking this shit. I don't know what the fuck they did to this shit.
Well,
yeah. So at the time when it first came out, I think our minds were adjusted to it and it hit us a little differently.
Resonated better.
This time, it doesn't have, I guess, the world impact around it. So the movie settles in almost to a different part of your brain and humanity and everything at the same time. I do think they make some calculated mistakes with how they went about this movie based on how the first one was done. But I do think this was a decent prequel as far as bringing back characters and explaining how they got to the state of the first one in the first place.
Two, I think they captured the beginning part of, or seeing that the hope wither in this, because you see people they're communicating like, okay, we got a hiccup at this level, and all we got to do, we got to take care of that person, and then everything's gonna flow. Everybody's gonna be good, guys. We got this on level 50.
The system was better.
Yeah.
The system was better on number one.
For the top 50 floors, I mean, you're down 200, 300. You're screwed.
Yeah. That's
you said the system was better on number one?
I mean, I'm sorry, number two. My bad. This one.
This one, which is the prequel, so it technically is the first system.
I do like the concept of this.
No,
I guess you guys bringing this up, it makes perfect sense. I do like the concept of this because it kind of hits at home, like you said with COVID. It makes sense, because of food equity. It's a big, it's a big thing, around the world, and it impacts me personally, as well, culturally for appropriate food, affordable access to nutrition, things like that. But in this movie, I mean, really, you feel it. I mean, from the higher levels all the way down. I mean, so I like the concept of that. Makes sense.
And I'll still also like the concept of how you can be on the top one day and get to the bottom the next day.
Man,
and,
that shit right there. Be careful who you shit on.
Yeah, and
literally,
you shit on, bro.
To me, the two movies together do a great job of showing the cycle of order and chaos, or like they were saying in the movie, law or freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
the barbarians wanted freedom at the sacrifice of law, and loyalists wanted law at the sacrifice of freedom, so to speak. So that cycle of how that fights back and forth, I really like that dynamic between the two movies. Go ahead.
Hell yeah.
But why does freedom? This is just a question for the panel here. Why is freedom always equated to lawlessness or the bad side of the coin? You know what I'm saying? opposed to having the freedom to make the right choice. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. That's a question for the panel.
You saying why?
No, because
Yeah, like why do we
it
believe
goes
that?
with the
Like, I don't
goes
believe.
with the
Oh, I was saying,
y'all
I
didn't hear
don't
me?
believe it. I think it's just in that scenario, you see over time the degradation of humanity. So when you start realizing that there's no goddamn humanity there, dog, like what the fuck are we?
But there was humanity. There was order. There was law. There was you eat what you asked for, and then you
But
give it to the next person. But their freedom was I wanted to be gluttonous. I want to eat what I want to eat, even the stuff I didn't ask for, and cause chaos.
see, I think
Because
it's too
freedom.
because people were there for different reasons as well. Some people were
It's taken for
there
granted too, I
forcefully.
think.
Some people were there willingly.
This motherfucker work.
Yeah, it's on, brother.
Yeah,
Because
because what I was saying.
Oh fuck!
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
I'll finish your thoughts.
No, that's it.
He was-
That's
he
all I
was
had.
fucking
I
with
thought
you.
it was just like a degradation of humanity, pretty much, and just seeing that, you know, it helps you to delve into a character.
Oh
Of a
fuck.
person.
Go ahead, Mike. Take his mic, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. God damn.
The reason why you see it as such is because the freedoms that people go with are what goes against God's will as well. Do what thou wilt is the saying of Satan, so to speak. So do what thou wilt is the ultimate freedom. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you
So
see,
are we saying that
you don't necessarily
beings
see
are naturally evil?
No, what I'm saying is you don't see that when she takes care of the person, that is still her freedom as well. You don't necessarily you're not looking at it like that. You're not necessarily looking at it like that. You just seeing like, okay, they going out of the bounds. So now they're extremely free. You see what I'm saying? You seeing it like they're rebellish, the freedoms and shit like that. That's how you declaring it. But even within the civilization, there are still freedoms of harmony and all of that shit in civilized folk.
Well, I guess another way to look at it is like the way you said it is this is a prison. I mean, no doubt about it, right? So when you go to a prison,
right,
I think you're stripped of your fundamental humanity anyways. You're dehumanized to an extent.
Like a motherfucker. Hell yeah.
And the system is designed that way. So it's fucked. So I guess does your moral compass go? It's hard to have that moral compass, I guess you would say.
And two, I think it's hard to really be free if you are at the will of the people above you as well. So as you watching that table come down, like
bro,
you at their mercy. You are.
I mean,
but if you're so to that point, right? To that point.
Mm-hmm.
So in this one, you're to the person's mercy above you, right?
Everybody above.
So the law. Hold on. So the law that was in place, there was structure,
right,
so that there was respect from the ones above to the ones below.
Right.
Correct. Right. Until it hit a certain spot where those people didn't care about the people below them.
See, I think too.
So why wouldn't your free will? Hold on. Why wouldn't your free will want to keep that going instead of breaking the law?
See, I think it turns into where people have died on the floor and their meal is still there. And you have to actually take that meal and toss it in the trash. So now you looking at it like, well, shit, man, we just wasting this fucking food, bro. Like, why not? Like, why the fuck not? Why can't I just, eat this shit? So then
that's probably something that could have been amended. You're probably right about that.
It brings in a whole other dynamic.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is also free will to follow under the law too, ain't it?
Yeah.
By not following the law, there was consequence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And who's to control floor number one? Because there's no one, they never showed floor one.
I think that's just all.
You never get to see that lucky floor there.
I love to see those motherfuckers up there.
Yeah, they give me the control. Don't worry. I'm gonna get rid of all the food that the people die. Don't worry. I'll dispose of it. Trust me.
I got it.
The first platform. What was the highest?
They showed 0.
In food.
They showed the platform 0. That's where the food actually rolled out.
0 was the one where they was prepping the food and shit.
Okay.
To send it down.
Yeah, them motherfuckers on level 1 was doing snow angels in the food.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I remember being
Stepping
on
on the
200.
food.
I was on floor 200. I'm gonna fuck up.
Damn.
Oh no, I'm not sure about that. But I mean, but still, it's like, God, can you? Oh,
Nah.
the concept is just fucked up.
Nah, that's it. The higher up you go, you ain't coming up short on no choice.
Shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout, 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 shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout, 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 shout but shout it.
Before we jump into that, you always do that. But I like the way it went to 3-3. I like the way it went to 3-3-3. You know what I'm saying? And
Which
that
really
is a number.
Yeah,
it's a rule for anxiety. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I didn't
Oh no, I was
going with that.
going another level. I was going
Me
another
too.
number with it because
You had to hell.
3 times 2 is what?
Half a hell,
2
baby.
people on every level.
Mm.
6.
This is a man-made hell. You see what I'm saying?
So you got 333 levels times 2.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that came to my head when I first laughed. I'm like, wait, there's 333 times 2?
Hey, hit that shit for me, bro. Hit that shit for me right now. You just took it there.
I was on it.
That was the first thing I noticed when you realized how many floors they were. I'm like, how many floors? Times 2 people per floor? Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah, you just went there.
That
What?
shit went over my head. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't catch that shit.
You didn't catch that? No, I caught that
just
shit
blew me
immediately.
right now. I'm like, God damn.
Immediately. I was like, it was immediate for me.
This is a man-made hell for sure.
Man, my biggest short bus.
My biggest short butts ended the same way.
I was gonna say I didn't realize it was a prequel.
A prequel
After the credits. Like I was just like, oh, like I noticed.
Come on,
I know
you had to notice when obviously
showed up, yeah, and because it was before he was fucked up, because he was nicer, he was learning the ropes.
I didn't notice it. Like I was just kind of like, all right, whatever. And then like as they get down to the bottom, I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Hey, Mr. Obvious adapted real quick though. Didn't take long.
I thought it was just like a parallel. I thought they were kind of like in the same time and
in the same timeline or whatever.
That's what I was thinking.
I meant to bring this up in the time and look at me, but the director was saying that he has plans on doing more than 3 movies with this, and he don't even want to release all the information on the 3rd one. He want to wait till like the 4th or 5th movie to actually start talking about the society around it and who built the the platform pit or whatever.
Not gonna make it.
And I'm like, you gotta get to the juicy parts a little quicker. And I think that was part of the shortcoming in this. I like the scene where they show how they go from cell to cell and take the children and put them in the actual pit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't understand that. I ain't understand that.
I don't understand this shit.
I looked at the little scene with the kids like a parody of the pit. They were all at the bottom holding hands. Once someone broke communication or they lost the link, then they got all chaotic with the kids. Then they all started rushing to the top. They didn't start running in line to the top. You see what I'm saying? They were doing like some King of the Hill shit. The little black kid won the King of the Hill shit. If you really peep, the Asian chick from the first movie come and snatch the black kid and put him in the pit.
Right. That's why she was looking for him in the first one.
Because they took her kid and put him in the pit in the first one. Is what she was saying.
But what is the significance of putting the child in the pit?
Yeah, I'm with
you.
Well,
it's to again, the child was the conqueror of all the other children. Now you go to the bottom of this.
No, just any kid. Period.
You're gonna go from the top to the bottom all the time.
So this going from 6th grade to 7th grade. From 8th grade to 9th grade.
8th grade to high school.
Graduate.
This going from high school to college right here. That's what it is.
God damn.
So shit around here.
So did the platform only move when the child was on there? When you were in the pit? I mean, there had to be a child.
Always stayed at the bottom, and I think they got taken out.
So are they
that first
eating
month?
The
I don't think that.
I mean, because there was adults in the pit too, though. I mean, where were the? Because when they showed the adults in the pit, they didn't show the children. Then they showed the scene with the children in the pit, no adults. So I don't. This movie has a lot of questions and no answers.
and that shit go up to the top. They cutting up the kids and prepping them, throwing them all on the pizza.
Oh,
and
shit.
all that
I
shit.
think
Oh,
I
fuck.
think the kids are really in there they're like to show the prisoners, the other people, the adults that's in there. They still gotta have some kind of humanity to hold on to, so they the ones that they gotta protect them up, because that's the only ones that's at
The
the bottom.
same
They
niggas
kept
that's
throwing
eating
them
people got to be compassionate to the children.
Yeah, we still gotta care about the next generation.
I mean, there was always
We
one
still gotta
person that
give a
cared for the
fuck.
child, I guess.
It
in each
shows
movie,
Short
right?
that
bus.
society has a future.
Short bus.
It shows that society has a future.
So
I don't know.
So
I'm
no,
making
we
this
can't-
up as I go. All right.
So we can't
Let me hit this
there's no
again.
explanation
Hold on,
of the children.
Let me hit this again. Hold up.
He looking at
Yeah.
motherfuckers
That's what I'm
like,
saying. There's no
Short bus.
they like,
there's no
nah,
the short bus is there's no fucking satisfaction in this movie. There's no satisfaction or
That's it. And
explanation.
they show all them. They show a bunch of people coming down with children, and then they show all them people at the bottom. Like they all died. All of them
Started
people
from the
died
bottom.
and got to the bottom.
Now we here.
Oh, so
How the fuck
they're
is-
spiritual people.
How the fuck are the
Those
people on the
all
bottom
spirits.
still?
Yeah,
Maybe.
them all spirits. That's the dead world. That's why it's black down there.
damn.
And you.
I mean, I was wondering, like, how are they still alive? Because they
you
didn't know
can't
they get
go
no
to
food.
the light because you had a fucked up life. I think this is like low key on some Borderland, Alice in Borderland type shit. I
Damn.
think that's what this is.
Like you
gonna
sacrificed
lead to.
yourself. Or
So
something?
the short bus is
same-
too
the
much
same-
room for
Not
speculation.
necessarily you sacrifice yourself. Like in part
To
one,
save.
he said, "I'm volunteering myself because I want to quit smoking." This motherfucker might have died from some lung cancer shit. You know what I'm saying? And he's in some middle world type shit. You get what I'm
The
saying?
one lady had breast cancer or something, or some kind of
that's
cancer or
what
some
I'm saying.
shit.
This shit might lead to like down
They
the
doing
road.
the
Let me hit
lost
this
shit.
again. Hold on. I'm on the good one.
I like that.
I hope they ain't doing it, man. I gave Lost 7 seasons and I was pissed the fuck off, dog. I hope
Nigga
not.
just went on a straight tangent.
This
You know
movie
what
made
I'm
me
saying?
real.
But it makes sense. Though, the more you talk about it, I'm like, you know what? I can see it.
Yeah, like real talk. Like old boy with the fire. He talked about him doing all the other stuff, and he was trying to burn his parents' house up, but he eventually died within the pit in the ball of flame. He might have died in the actual arson type shit.
That makes. I mean,
So
you're on another level. You're on another level with this.
They're in purgatory.
Hold on, let me hit it again. Hold on.
No, you're on another level with this. I like it.
So
Those
the
tears.
So the platform is purgatory.
So the blind man,
Yes.
what is he? He the one that's ushering the motherfuckers into the gates of hell?
Yes.
He's a death angel.
He is justice. Justice is blind.
Okay, come on.
So
Come
then what
on.
does it have to do? Okay, I have a question then. How about the higher up you have is the more responsibility you have?
No, the higher up is, the happier you is in purgatory. At the moment, you thinking you just chilling. You kind of idled in the place. You idled in the place.
Yeah,
that's all.
The
The
higher
higher up you are is Abraham's bosom.
But remember, in the first
closer
one,
to
they
heaven.
kept saying they kept saying that the people higher up had nothing to look forward to, and they was killing themselves because of that too.
shit, you got a whole plate of food, like a whole table of food. You know, shit. Either way, man.
I don't know. I think that's part of the short buzz. I think that's part of the short buzz. Yeah, not too much room for speculation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can view it in their own way,
That's the beauty
which
of
makes
movie
great for
making at the
conversation.
same time,
Which is great for conversation. But when you're trying to watch a movie and you want a definitive answer on some shit, you know what I'm saying?
But
it's not there because all that what you just said, Mike, it all makes sense. Hold on. It all makes sense. But
what I'm about to say is, I think some movies are definitely meant for entertainment. Others are meant for interpretation too. You know what I'm saying? And this definitely has connection with society in a way. You know what I'm saying? And like you have to, find that representation and interpolate it, to a degree. I think in certain movies, and maybe even in all movies, they just said some shit that Jumanji was so deep that was crazy. I ain't never looked at it like that, but I was 9 years old watching the motherfucker. But
so it would have came out deeper if we would have listened to it in the native tongue.
Maybe so. I think the movie still does a good job of portraying the emotion and all of that stuff with the voiceovers. I don't think the voiceovers cheat the movie. I really like the Z character, the big dude that was in the beginning. You really get his coldness at the same time, his sensitivity, and all that other shit. Like, and his rage.
You talking about the pizza man?
Yeah.
The pizza man?
Yeah,
Pizza man.
yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely an overgrown child.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Like
mean,
you get,
I mean, I
thought,
could
I thought they
Probably
did a decent
autistic.
job.
Probably
with that.
autistic.
Damn.
I mean, I can see how this movie
You could definitely be on the spectrum for sure.
It's a catch-all.
special
That's a
needs there
goddamn
for
catch-all.
sure. You know, to catch you. You know, I can see how this could be like an intellectual understanding of the movie, or like you said, you know, kind of like up to your own subjection. But I mean, maybe it's lost in translation, whatever language this movie was in. I don't know.
Yeah. Would you like? So you, DeBizio. So you gave this a 1.9. We're in the short bus. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's my thing is that I have more questions than answers. You know what I mean? The movie is confusing to me. I don't understand the children. I don't understand the pit. I don't understand the point because there's no closure. But like, that's what I mean. Is maybe I'm just not intelligent enough to understand this movie or appreciate it. But I think it's. I mean, I'm looking at reviews online, and mostly it's all garbage. It's all bullshit. So I think a lot of the people agree with me with this.
We in the same boat, bro.
I mean, it's hard for me to relate to this. I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, I like the concept. The concept is there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I love the platform. I love the tiers. The ones up top, you know, to the bottom get nothing and left over. You know, and I liked it, but there was just no explanation. There's no closure, and you know, it's just not satisfying. And for us to have 2 fucking movies of this, and the guy wants to make 7 of these fucking things, I mean, come on, man.
I didn't say
For
7.
me-
I didn't say 7.
For me,
Oh, go ahead, Zoe. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zoe's here. Zoe has something to say, guys.
what did we give this on the first one? I can't remember.
4.
We gave it
Yeah.
all slaps on the first one because we had a different
Yeah.
system. And
Yeah,
I think if we were grading it, I think it would have got it in the 4s if we were actually grading it like we do now.
yeah, for me, I don't know. I felt that this version or this prequel rather, it didn't hit as hard as the original. You know, there were a lot of things in there, you know, to make a motherfucker think shit like that, but I felt they over dramatized this one to the point where, you know, I don't want to say they were trying to get their Shakespeare on, but I don't know. It just didn't do it for me the way the first one did with the dramatics. You know what I'm saying? The first one, I know it has some dramatics as far as making you think, you know, putting you in mode to society. And I know we were in a different space in society as a whole, but I don't know. This one, it was too over the top for me with the dramatics.
See, I think
This one,
I think we were burned out. I want to say we were.
When you try
out
hard is when you die hard.
In the first one, it was, you know, it was all shocking to us because it was the first time we saw it. They repeated the same shit in this one. There was nothing new that was brought to the table as far as showing us something new. So I think we just kind of got burned out. Like, we didn't saw this shit.
I don't agree with that.
We didn't talk. What new did they bring?
The expectation was high, and they failed to deliver.
They showed you why
hold on. Let me rephrase the question.
Okay.
Let me rephrase the question. What in this one that they show you that they didn't show you in the first one?
How it got to where it was at.
What?
the hierarchy. You got to see the law
Yeah.
or whatever.
But that's just a rebellion.
Yeah,
that's just a
just a
rebellion within the
rebellion.
system. I mean, that's
Yeah,
not
and in the
explaining anything.
second one, you got to see
Well,
the aftermath.
okay, I'm
of the
changing my
rebellion
score. I gotta
caused.
change my score. I gotta change
You
my
gotta
score.
see the aftermath
'Cause-
of what the rebellion caused.
Yeah,
And,
because it's a
This-
social
Go ahead, I'm gonna
experiment.
finish up after
But you know what this is reminding me of? The prequel to the Hunger Games.
No,
Yeah, I can see
No,
that.
it doesn't.
Oh yeah.
that was dry. No, it
it was
wasn't.
more needed than that one was needed.
Yeah.
This is like the Hunger Games
It
like
was
gourmet
unnecessary.
edition. This is what this is.
Don't.
This is just like
don't do that.
like the Hunger Games. This is just like it actually.
This was an
No,
unnecessary.
no, it's
Hyphen,
not.
I mean, identical.
hyphen.
No, it's
I
not.
got-
I'm changing
I
my
got to
score.
say, bro, hyphen. I got to say, brother, I see where you be coming from, dog. I can't stand doing the pod with you. I can't stand doing some movies with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is.
But
What I'm saying is, like after all that, what I'm saying is, after all that I said about the movie, what's left on the movie is like they actually changed the tone of this one. Like the other one was definitely more cerebral. This one was more
feminine.
Yeah, well, that and more. You felt
Feminine.
the combat.
They womanized.
You
They
felt
marveled.
you felt the combat and the threat all the time in this one, which was completely different from the
There was
first
a lot of
one.
bed sharing, a lot of hugging, male to female compassion.
And this one right here, like that scene they had when the barbarians and loyalists fought, like I felt like that was completely unnecessary. It was way too many people on that one level of platform for you to even catch any other fight scene. And then you had all you showed was the old nigga stab the old bitch. How you stab your coochie up? You supposed to beat the coochie up. How you stab it up?
He was.
Like, this shit was all.
He was caught up.
You know what I'm saying? It was. Just,
he was caught up.
It was just all bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm
having
saying.
this
go ahead.
Yeah, by having this intellectual banter, like it's starting to increase my score because just like the movie putting them together, the second one, Platform 2, it shows it's a social construct. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of showing you how things got to the way they are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Even when they rolled down.
Not a social construct, it's social engineering.
Yeah, social engineering. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for.
We saw in
the same thing. No, not same shit. They tried. They tried. He tried.
It's same
exact shit.
You've seen the platform be played almost 3 different ways or 4 different ways with the 2 movies. And the first one you saw in the second one, the one that we talking about now, Platform 2, you saw the loyalist way and you saw the barbarian way. In Platform 1, you saw the order of chaos that was going on after the barbarians had wrecked shop. It wasn't no barbarians loyalists. It's just the order of chaos that was going on. Then you saw dude trying to rebel against that. So it was 2 different forms of rebellion, bro. He had to fight everybody going down, and that killed him. Remember?
I did. Mm-hmm. I did like that though. I did like that. It was powerful. But I think that's obvious. Like for part 1, part 2, there's not much differences because you can clearly see it's basically socialism versus capitalism. That's all it is. In a structure, a prison structure, I guess you'd say. So the barbarians and the loyalists is just some faction of a gang. The whites or the blacks or whatever, it don't matter. In prison's just different. Whoa. I'm just saying in prison is by race, is what I'm trying to say. In real prison.
Oh shit. It was either in the first one we got chunky shit, and this one we had some runny shit. That's all it was.
No, I think this is more of an intellectual piece.
Like the first one?
I believe. Yeah, right.
No,
get him.
I like the first one, but this one was unnecessary to me. It's the same shit. It's just they put a woman as the lead.
That's what I agree with.
I think that's a problem.
I think he should have went into outside or who developed the platform a little bit more. He should have started letting some of them leaks out.
Yeah, shows more of that chef. I want to see more of the chef.
To me, this one was just pandering to the Marvel. Like
come on, man.
They're doing the Marvel. They needed.
We needed to see more of Ground Zero.
Marvel's tanking right now. Everything's just going to shit.
I don't think it did that. I don't think it did that at all. I don't agree with you on that. And I think this is more of an intellectual piece. And take it how you want. Like you have to be able to be a thinker to appreciate this type of movie.
I would have to think for them because they didn't think enough to add too much extra in it. So I understand that.
No, because there was a lot of because you're saying that it wasn't needed, but it explained. Hold on. But it explained a lot of why in the first one. Things were in the state that it was in, so there was explanation. It just left you with more questions. Hold on. It just asked you. It just left you
together from the first movie already.
That's not true. That's not true.
That is
the questions that we asked on our first review of this shit. That movie actually addressed. I don't think we've done that yet. I don't think we've done that yet with no movie that we didn't watch this next movie too. You know what I'm saying? We like talking about what should be said or what we thought of or what might have changed for you, and it shows it in the prequel of it. We ain't never did that shit. This shit addressed some shit, dog. Not saying that they watched our review or no shit. I doubt that, but I'm saying because it's not able to be watched on YouTube. You actually got to go to TruVue.com, TruVuePodcast.com for an exclusive listen. Back to the show.
Yeah, I agree. I agree on that regard as far as the writing of the film and the way it was mapped out. They did address some shit, but it was over dramatized.
I agree with the over dramatized. Like the talking between levels was way over the top in this one, I thought. And like, nigga, you not gonna see me next month. You talking all this shit.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that was show the to show the importance of communication.
Right.
Like they had to communicate. The only way the law was going to be respected and followed was through communication. So they had to keep reiterating that. You know what I'm saying? The more and more I talk about it, the more I like the movie.
Well, here's my question.
The
I guess
more I
because
talk about it, the more I like it.
you guys have experience with this, so I guess I can ask you guys.
Drop your new score down there, then. Oh, I see. Yeah,
I did.
So since we're in the short bus, do you think so? This movie you're saying did not fall short of its predecessor. You're saying this is better than part one.
No, it's not. And my score for part one would, like I said, would have been in the 4s. This one couldn't reach a 4 for it.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Hyphen? You said your score's increasing.
I wasn't on the pod when the first one came out, but I will say this is that I watched these back to back. So it is answering a lot of the questions and watching them back to back, almost like a series form. Like I'm judging them together. I can't
separate them. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I mean, that makes sense. I watched the same way you did. I mean, I watched them back to back because I never saw the first one either. So I can see how. I can see the evolution. I can't say that I agree with you that they explained more. I mean, because I disagree with the explanation. Because
it's just that it explained. When I say it explained more, I'm saying that Platform 2 explained the questions that I had from Platform 1. I'm not saying that Platform 2 didn't have its own set of questions, but to Mike's point, if he said the director was planning on coming out with a third one, then it would lead me to believe that in that third one, the questions that I have in part 2 in Platform 2 will be answered in part 3.
Then you're gonna have
you know what I'm saying?
So maybe this movie is so intelligent or intellectually, on a higher standard that it leaves us up to our own interpretation. So that's why this movie's fucking with me. You know what I mean? It's like messing with my head and whatever. And of course, it's leading to more questions.
You didn't want to interpretate, boy. You didn't want to interpretate.
Obviously.
What's your looking ass?
I'm a he. I don't get into that mentally ill stuff.
Okay. This movie makes me reconsider going to the buffet, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, too many hands on the ladle. You get what I'm saying, dog? Can't do it.
That's true, man. Everyone's eating all the good shit before it gets to you.
Yeah, I mean, how many niggas can touch this ranch dressing before I put it on his wings?
See, that's why
I'm saying stop.
Fucking ranch alone, bro.
It's like you go to the
what is
Golden
this
Corral.
Cheese doing in the ranch, dog? Who back here? Come back here and clean this out.
When you're at the Golden Corral and they put out that prime steak, when they're cooking it, you got to be the first one in line because otherwise you're getting the shit at the end. You ain't getting shit,
man.
Yeah. So what was this movie, man? What would they say it was? And you told us in the beginning. I do not remember though.
This is
what they say you is
a horror sci-fi thriller.
Horror sci-fi thriller. I don't see this as a horror, dog.
I don't see this as a
horror at all. I think the sci-fi.
I think they're saying sci-fi because of the platform.
That's what I'm like. It's walking.
What's going back up,
bro?
That's the sci-fi.
I'm telling you, this some Borderland shit, dog. I'm telling you, it's gonna get to some wild shit probably down the road.
You saying Alice in Borderland, and I keep saying Lost. I was like, okay, because that's what they did in Lost. And then
Lost is another one. I didn't keep watching Lost, but Lost is another one.
Lost was
Lost got too weird for me. Like the little black mist weird. And shit.
After like the fucking 20th season, it kind of got weird. It didn't, it went worse than when it started. I mean, after I got lost after like season 8.
No,
this is a culinary thriller. This is not a horror thriller. This is a culinary thriller.
This is a cerebral buffet.
Ooh,
Ooh, I like that.
That's how I got it. Put my own memory power
in.
What? Wait, what?
This is prison cuisine.
Prison cuisine. I said a supernatural meal.
Where's my commissary?
A souffle of explanation.
Where's my commissary at?
There's some money on my books. That's what he said.
This is a whole lot of drama.
Damn.
This is an off-menu item.
Yeah. What you call the other one, Joe?
From under the
Unappetizer.
table.
That's what you call the other one. Unappetized. That's
From
what
under
you call
the
House of Spoilers and shit.
House of
Oh
Spoilers.
yeah,
Ah,
appetizer.
That's funny.
God damn.
That's funny.
It is everyone's favorite game show.
I 10 by 10.
That's
Pushing.
Mel, you ain't let me put the one out that they like to throw on us all the time. This
Oh,
is
go
gang
ahead.
violence.
Who?
This is gang violence.
Gang violence. That's a good read.
Yeah, you want to put
That's a
down
good
our
read
movies
there.
all the time. Yeah. Oh no, my rename is You Ever Had a Spread?
Damn. The belly of the beast.
The belly of the beast.
Hong
You ever had a
Kong
spread?
Phooey.
Yeah. They don't understand the spread that little.
What'd you say, hyphen?
It was Joe.
I said Hong Kong Phooey.
Oh, that was you. Hong Kong Phooey. Oh, goddamn.
Tears of Fears.
The depths of despair.
The bottom buffet. Oh shit.
I'm the Dogen now.
Pit of my
Okay.
stomach.
I didn't order this.
Room service.
Shitty as hell.
Let me speak to your manager.
Meal prep from hell.
No.
All
sales are final.
We have the meats.
At the meat. Eat or be eaten. We got the meats.
Hungry Games.
Let me slap my meat on your grill real quick.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
No, wait a
Then-
minute.
and he growled with it. Wait, he growled with it. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hungry Games Prison Edition. Yeah, damn.
The prison edition. Hunger Games. The prison edition. I like that. I like that so
Chopped.
much. Chopped.
Who? Chopped. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You are what you eat. Literally.
Heads will roll.
Damn.
Everyone pass a dish.
Hog head cheese.
Friendsgiving.
Hey, me too.
Oh, I got it. These bitches ain't loyalists.
Damn.
What they cooking up there?
No utensils.
The Buffet of Doom. Eat, pray, cry.
The Last Buffet.
The last buffet.
Turn the stove off.
Who made the potato salad? The stage play.
Make sure your kitchen clean.
Gordash.
Hey, you
Gorgeous.
can't eat in everybody's kitchen.
Snoop Dogg's The Last Meal.
Damn. He had a couple bangers on there. Yeah. Gordash.
Tower Buffet.
Tower buffet. The fast and the famished.
The
Hell's
Fast and
Kitchen.
the Family. Hell's Kitchen. Okay.
Hell's Kitchen.
Who in the hell pissed off Chef Ramsay?
Damn.
No kids menu.
Dining for Two.
Ooh.
The silence of the yams.
Silence of the
Acquired
Yams.
taste.
The yams.
I was getting some head.
Gone in the 60
Okay.
snacks.
All right. Now that was funny. That was funny as fuck.
Oh shit! The hunger pains.
Gone in 60 snacks. That was funny.
The Hunger Pains. All right.
Oh
Damn.
fuck!
This meal cost an arm and a leg.
Literally.
Damn.
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 What was that guy? Pizza Impossible. Dude,
3-star
where's my food
restaurant.
Yeah,
at?
pizza
Oh
run.
my god! Pizza run.
It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. No leftovers.
Yeah. He ate and left no crumbs.
No crumb left.
Scrape the plate.
Scrape the plate.
Said no crumb left behind.
I like them all.
Edible hand-me-downs.
Sheesh.
Black eyed peas matter.
Come on, man.
Yo, plate in the microwave, looking ass.
Who gonna be the asshole to get like some raw fish? Had that
Yeah, just
motherfucker
fuck
going
up
through.
everybody's shit.
That one bitch knew she fucked up when she said, "What did you pick your dish?" She said plums.
Nah, she was good every day. Sustenance.
Bucket.
He said 3 peas in the bucket.
The slop bucket.
God damn.
Krabby Patty.
Ooh.
House of Chum.
Oh God, it's a clear. That's a very. That's right on point.
Pass me the biscuits, looking ass. Just add gravy.
To obey the law.
Shit, two girls with one arm.
Fuck. Shit.
Two girls, one
two
arm.
two girls, one plate.
Dang.
What the fork?
You know, you speaking of the girl. I'm sorry. What the fuck was the zero gravity about? I forgot to ask that. In the
That's what I'm
show.
saying. That's the
Yeah,
science.
was it water?
I mean, how were
might
they-
be in they might be in outer space. Who knows? But then again, is it?
And how did she? And how would she be able to
know.
breathe? How was she breathing? I don't understand that. Like, how did she breathe? What the fuck did
That
she
special
do?
gas, the special gas.
Well, gas from what?
I don't know.
Gas from what?
The stove.
The
They
dog?
gassed her.
She was looking for the dog in the wall.
Yeah, I understand that part neither.
I mean, I'm sorry. That was like the biggest part. Of, like,
Vizioso, she clearly died. That's why she was at the bottom.
she was definitely swimming, and there was people there with
How she
masks on.
died. She at the end she died.
Well, everybody died. I mean, everybody died. It was clear that everybody died.
Remember,
Everybody
she
died.
still floated. Remember, she still went down when it was in that green space shit. So when they was still floating around, putting people in different rooms and shit, they had just put the boy in a room, and she had still went down. So she had died. She hit her head and all that shit.
Yeah, because I saw the blood, like, you know, the space blood.
Yeah, she was out of there. Yeah, she was out of there.
He said the space blood.
You know, the space blood floating. Sorry, I had to ask about that because I was like,
Table
hey,
for two.
Woo.
Dine and dash.
Said dying.
Hey, there you go.
This is like there you. It's
Yeah.
like a trust fall experiment.
All right, we're getting off
Yeah, I
topic.
like the hunger
Buffet at
pain.
the bottom.
The hunger pain was my favorite one. I think I heard. I heard a lot of them though. I can't remember most of them.
Uber Eats.
Shit.
That's the longest delivery I ever took from me. On floor 200. That shit took forever. I wish I could remember all of them. Sorry. There was some good ones at the beginning. All the ones at the beginning, you know, that should be the rename. I vote for it all. Oh, fuck.
Shit, I done forgot a lot of them joints.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I can't
Get it.
remember 'em.
Get it while it's hot.
Silence of the Yams is the only one I remember me saying. Gone in 60 snacks.
That shit funny as fuck.
We just fire them all off because it's so great to hear them. It's fucking.
Sure y'all want none?
I'm sure you don't want that. He said that makes 2 days I ain't eat, motherfucker.
Motherfucker letting you know. Hey,
How about did you see the pizza man when he saw that and when that bitch told him that he can't have no food, he had to watch all that food go down. He just
Man, that's part of the short bus too. They shouldn't have killed him off, man.
yeah, I want to see him go off. Hey, my vote is going in 60 snacks. That shit funny as fuck.
On 60 snacks.
I just can't remember the rest. I just my mind's a blank. Oh fuck.
I'm with it. Fuck it.
Fuck
They
it.
roll with it.
Yep. Going to 60 Snacks. The official TruVue rename for Netflix's Platform 2 is Gone in 60 Snacks. And the official TruVue score is... Mm.
Who did this to us? God damn it, I'm here on business!
Yes, a 2.996 overall.
Oh shit.
Almost made it.
Hold on, dude. They change.
Hold on, I did change my scores. I think we made it to a 3.
No, we didn't.
You use your updated score?
It was at 2.88, and with hyphen score change, it went to 2.996.
I didn't do the calculations right.
Still a 2.
That's
where it belongs.
I don't know. I like it. That's a.
That was close. That was close. We gotta honor
Alright.
the system, man. We can't
I
trump
wonder
this
if
shit.
Zoe was still at a 2.75. You still at a 3, I assume.
Oh yeah.
My
Alright.
1.9
And you still at a 1.9 Divisio. So after
My
all of
1.9
that,
stands.
after all that,
After all that, they still hasn't answered shit. It has not answered a goddamn thing for me. It's not. I'm not satisfied.
shout out to Carl Anthony Towns, man. Get your shit together out there in New York. They gonna blow your house up or something. They gonna
This is just like the Joker too.
Oh my God.
Don't do
Not
that.
satisfied. It's not satisfying.
Oh,
This movie did have a
Come
lot
on,
of
Mel.
messages,
Come on.
though. This movie had a lot of messages,
Mel.
for sure.
Had a lot of messages.
Definitely.
We're going down the wrong way.
No one knows what it means.
What does it all mean,
There we
Vandal?
So, what are you trying to say?
What is your message?
My nigga said big back, big back.
Big back.
Big back, big back.
I like how you said Krabby Patty. I like that Krabby Patty one. That was good.
Yeah, that's
Hey, everybody got different taste buds.
man.
Mm.
Choose
This is
by
Season to taste.
Variety is the true spice of life.
Say yours again, Mike.
I said variety is the true spice of life.
This is proof that the 5-second rule doesn't apply
Damn.
after the 50th floor.
Real talk.
Oh man. All right, y'all. It's time to sell it then. You got 30 seconds. Elevator pitch. Who got it?
Oh, you're the VZO show guy.
All right, well, I go first then. I mean, this movie's some bullshit. It was okay. I mean, the concept was great. It fell short. No answer to no questions. This gives me a reconsider my relationship with elevators and buffets. This shows you how long it takes for your food delivery. I mean, it's like, goddamn, if you're on the floor 300, I mean, you're fucked. I mean, real deal. You know, I don't know. It's hard for me to recommend it because I recommend part 1. There we go. Part 2, since we're doing it on this one, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. It just left me with more questions than answers. The concept was great, but just fell short, and maybe just I wasn't intelligent enough to appreciate this. But it actually shows what it feels like when you have to wait for your fucking food for delivery, and that goddamn Uber Eats driver takes forever.
God damn.
If you like social engineering, this might be the film for you. I would recommend this. I would like to have a conversation about it afterwards with whoever I recommend it to, just to see what they got out of it. After speaking with my comrades here, my score did go up based off the conversation. It made me see the film in a different light. So I would definitely recommend this, and I'll possibly watch it again.
Now, for me, I can agree with the VZO. So this did come up a little short based off of the first one. You wanted to go off a little bit more, but I appreciated the prequel. I think it helps tell the story of the first one. So for me, I definitely recommend it. I think I'm a fan of the series. I will probably continue if he made 4 or 5 of these. You know, I will watch them. They introduce new actors. Some of the characters are dynamic. Some of them miss. That's movie making. This I think is an easy recommend. I recommended it to the pod early, so I think that's the only reason that we did this. But if it continues, I'm cool with y'all jumping off the bandwagon, and I'll let y'all know how it kiboshes.
If you are looking for a movie that turns dinner time into a survival of the hungriest, this here movie will be for you. If you are looking for a movie that shows why Sharon isn't always Karen, this here movie is for you. If you are looking for a movie that proves that food chains aren't just for animals, well, goddamn it, this here movie for you. Wait a minute, I got one more. If you are looking for a movie that will ask you just how low will you go for that last slice of cake, this here movie will be for you. I will probably watch it again if the third one comes out, just to watch them collectively, just so you got one more time. But if you reiterate, just like you did,
fool me once,
Yeah.
Shame on you. Fool me twice.
That's my bad.
You fool me once, you know you can't get fooled again.
God damn it. You get one more shot with me, bro. Yeah, this was pretty much a lot of the same that I saw in part 1, platform 1, which was technically platform 2. I hate it when they do this fucking Star Wars shit. Just put them in fucking order. But yeah, man, it is what it is. I'm a ride with it. You got one more time.
Now let me ask you this, Mel. Let's say the second one came out first, and we watched that. What was that? 3-4 years ago? Yeah,
it would have had
4
the
years
same.
ago now.
Would have had the same.
Would you have anticipated watching the second one? Then that would have been the first one.
Yeah, like I said, it would have had the same exact impact. Same exact impact.
I don't know. I mean, I think.
Do you think the first one would have been a better sequel then, or no, or what?
The first one would have made a way better sequel because I think it was a better movie. So if you open up the gates with this second one here, and then you hit us with the first one, with the second, you know what I mean? If you start off with part 2 and then you hit me with part 1, I think I'd be locked in a lot better. But because I saw part 1 and I was able to, I saw part 1 and I was able to pretty much piece together already how the hierarchy fell apart. Now you're just kind of reiterating it with this one. It's just kind of like, all right, like, what do we need this shit for? So that's where you get one more time with me. But like I say,
see, with me watching the first one, I never thought it was any order involved in that place. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like there never could have been any order established within that place.
I had no idea.
No, it had to be an order established.
No, well, because the way the first 2 characters were introduced in the first one,
it's no way you got that from the first one. No way you got that from the first one. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're not telling the truth. You're out here trying to get shock value because there's no way you got that from the first one.
Oh no. Yeah, you don't just come into a system like this where you get to choose what's going on and the shit just go down.
Oh, shut your ass up!
Put that shit together.
Now they put the first.
I'd be so sick of this nigga, man.
Trimagasi and Goran did an excellent job in the beginning.
You been hear the mythology of how this shit got started and all that?
Yeah, I heard all that shit.
Yeah, you never guessed that out of the first one, man. No,
I ain't get not that deep into it, but yeah, I assumed that it was
that nigga lying.
Some peace involved. The motherfuckers that's up top. Hey, man, you put that shit together. Put that shit together easy.
Easy.
God damn it.
I realized that in my sleep.
Motherfuckers always fucking up shit, dog. That's just the way it is. The motherfuckers that's up top sitting on the motherfuckers.
They mess up on some of them details.
That's how it was.
They messed up. They messed up on that.
Something I also forgot to bring up in the look at me is that they took all that the nastiness out the movie.
I was just thinking about that. Honestly,
like they took it out on the second one too.
Yeah, because the first one I felt disgusted. You know what I mean? I was like, oh,
because it hadn't gotten there yet.
Yeah. The second one they didn't have it.
Order.
They had a little more cannibalism in that one scene, but that was it.
They had the motherfucker eating the skin and shit.
Yeah.
The thing I didn't bring up was you asked a good question of like what would be your one item to bring, but then we should have asked also is what would be your food item? What would be on your menu?
Oh yeah, mine would have been pot roast.
I was gonna say I probably would have did like a chicken stew.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Stew, but man,
it'll fill you up.
That toilet bowl every day eating stew, nigga.
Shit. So I can focus on the corn one day. I can focus on some beans or something the next day out of this shit.
Bro, anything can be in that stew.
What was that big ass cake that he made? Because every season they had a big ass cake.
Don't fuck up my stew. Don't you fuck up my stew.
Nah, I was thinking like either lasagna, jambalaya, or like a protein bowl or something like that. You know,
I need something with a plethora of shit that I can focus on.
Spinach, all that type of shit.
A smorgasbord.
A smorgasbord.
A smorgasbord.
Yeah,
a veggie tray.
A wild chicken on top. Hell yeah!
I'm like, I want a swan. I want a roasted swan.
A roasted swan. Yo,
I would
I don't think that's
do
legal,
like
by the way.
shawarma chicken pita nacho.
A fucking coyote. Goddamn
Coyote? A
crazy.
coyote? I want that lechon. You want the big ass pig with the fucking apple in its mouth? No, I'm just
Will any of y'all have ordered liquor?
Nah.
Somebody did. I mean, they had wine there like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I would probably order some fire ass liquor with my meal every night.
I couldn't, man. I had to be sober and ready for anything around that motherfucking dog. Hell no.
I'm gonna shake somebody.
Motherfucker just woke up tied up. You know what I'm saying? Tied up and helpless.
Like, what
He's like, you're younger than me, but you will turn. I'm like, he was smart. That part one was great. See, that's why part one was the best.
That was explained. That was explained.
That's what I'm saying. Part one was
chose to cut him.
That's what I'm saying. Part one had a lot of
alcohol every day. You gonna be like big dude. Where's my tequila? Yeah,
that's. I thought he was gonna be a badass too. I thought he was gonna be a bad motherfucker because he was big as hell. He was a big dummy.
Big punk ass motherfucker. He's gonna sneak that shit when he's taking it to the trash.
There was a fat man that ate someone's food. The fat man ate someone's food. He ate that chicken wing real fast.
What he was supposed to do, he was supposed to put it in his mouth and just tuck it and just wait. Just wait till that crazy ass lady wasn't looking.
That trick. She was tricking. It was her.
You threw it away, right?
That's funny, man.
I could have got away with it.
I'm glad you guys brought up the razor thing because you know what? He had 2 items. You're right. That motherfucker had 2 items. He didn't have one.
Big hairy back bastard. But anyway, man, hey.
That hairy back.
I might have got that shit right. I might have got that shit wrong. Y'all let us fucking know. Over at TruVuePodcast.com. That's TruVue Podcast, TruVue Podcast.com, where you can like, subscribe, share, comment to help us defeat the all-powerful algorithm that's trying to hold the black pod down. And thank you for riding with us over to YouTube. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications, the subscribe button, the thumbs up, the share button, and drop something in the comments that you want us to review, because we here at the TruVue Podcast know that it's not just about our review. Oh, no. It's the conversation with the crew. So go ahead, put that in the comments, and we will make sure to do what it do. TruVue Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, man, do everything that Melly Mel just said. In the comments, I need you to rank your top 5 best buffets. In the comments, okay?
Damn.
Golden Corral.
Let us know.
What do you think? In the comments.
And if you heard a better name for the movie, put it in the comments also. We did not keep up.
No.
But I do love 60 snacks, because that's how them motherfuckers was getting off in there for eating other people's shit.
You said who going to 60
snacks.
There you have it. There you go. That'll be the end of the show, man. TruVue Podcast. And you know what the hell we always say.
Don't send that food back.
Nom, nom, nom.
Food equity is a real deal.
Have you ever seen the Waffle House cook?
God damn.
No.
Go watch some shit.
Who made the potato salad?
Get raisins in this shit?
Wait, you put raisins in potato salad?
TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny.